I've been thinking about this for a while, years actually, and it's only now that someone's come up with like a solution to it. Looking at my car, imagine, well, one, from the back reaching in, it's so far, like you can't reach to the back. Two, imagine if I could have this glass so it flipped up, you know, like you've seen on the GU patrols and GQ patrols, Defenders. If I could flip that glass up to be able to access the back of the cabin, even better, like to have my travel buddy like right there. So instead of me at the moment sort of getting in here, digging down here for my travel buddy, I could have it like right there. So Rob Ford started this off with Emuwing, and his I saw his the other day. It looked killer. He's starting a new Facebook group, Patrol Owners group, by the way, on Facebook. Go have a look. But we're going to pull the glass out of this today, and over the next few days install the Emuwings into my car. And this is polarizing because I put a post up on Insta a while back, and some people loved it, some people hated it. So anyway, we're going to do what I usually do. I'll like use my Frankenstein car as the test mule, and if it's good, we'll start, you know, selling it and showing everyone. I'll show you what the Emuwing looks like in the box. Hello, Dusty. What are you doing up there, hey? You want to look at the Emuwing as well, do you? All right. Here we go. A little bit messy up here, sorry. This is the box that it comes in, and that's it. So the glass comes out, and that's a replacement. So imagine that on the car tilting up, and then there's a frame. Can I get to that? There's a frame that goes on the inside car part. So that's like, you know, the glass comes out. So that's the hole. So it is smaller than what you'd get on like a, you know, the GUs or whatever, but I still think it's going to be very accessible, and it's going to fall into what my plans are a bit later along with the draw system. What do you reckon, Dusty? Yeah, time for a haircut, mate. Can I just say, what a place to come to work. Look at this. I get to play with patrols every day. So cool. Well, I'm starting to strip this out, show you in a second. Here we go. So essentially we're going to get a glazier to come in and remove this window professionally, and like all of these panels have got to come off, which kind of sucks, but that's just what happens. And probably notable, see this little line here? Down there, that's the antenna. So that's the antenna plug. We're going to have to run an external antenna now, but I'm all right with that. All right, we'll fast forward a couple of days, windows out. I'll show you it closely. I'm not really that happy with how it came out. So we got a professional glazier in to do this because I didn't want to have any damage, but it has been damaged and scratched all up here, all down here, and like this is exposed. You'll see this all here. Like, not really happy with that at all. So I actually ended up, he pulled this window out, and I must admit the Emuwing guys warned me. They said if a dude rocks up with like knives to cut this out, like send them on their way. And the guy rocked up, but I was on the phone. I couldn't come and watch. By the time he was into it, it's 3/4 done, and he was using knives. So once he got it out, I pulled the pin on him and said, all right, don't worry about the other side, because there's a special tool that you use for this. It's like a piano wire sort of thing, attached to a drill, and it like sort of etches around the outside of the rubber on the glass and doesn't damage it at all. So I've rung around, and we've got another guy coming out today, and I told him the story, and he reckons he can assess it. Well, he's going to assess it and have a look. Hopefully we can get the other side out without damage, and then we can continue on this project. Because at the moment, I really don't know what to do. Like, you can't just paint like that bit. You've got to paint like the whole quarter. Either that, or I like matte black it or wrap it. Anyway, So this is why I do this stuff. Don't do what Dave does, but I'll do it all wrong. So when we get to doing it on your car or you're doing it yourself, you can not do it the way I did it. That thing's been going for a while. Don't do what Dave does. Alright, now we got in the proper professional. I'll show you how to do it the right way. Essentially, we had to make a choice. We either damage the car or we damage the window. So you know that really cool chrome bit that sits on a Y62? Yeah, well now that looks like that on mine. But that's what we have to do. And this guy has taped it all up so it's not going to scratch like the other side. So I think we're on a winner here. We're on a winner, aren't we? Yeah. Alright. Nice. Alright, I'll show you how this turned out. This is how the proper professionals do it. Look at that. For a difference. I'll compare the other side in a minute, but yeah, we can work with this. Just probably smooth this out a little bit. And then the metal plate that goes over it covers all of that anyway. So it's going to expose this side. Just got to clean the dirt and stuff out of it. Even took the, I don't know, fixings out of here. So we'll probably fill them up with silicone or block them somehow. But compared to how guy number one did it, like this was just dog's breakfast. Just left that, cut, left that, cut. Look at all these marks. There, like all up here. I'm gonna have to paint this, I think. Even if I do like just a matte black just in this area, because I've got to hide all of that mess. Ugh. Alright, go easy on us, but this is the first time we've done this. So, Carl, what are we doing here?
We're literally doing just a mock-up at the moment to see, to make sure everything fits properly before we actually glue the frame in place. So
that's looking pretty good.
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Gotta love the tape.
This is where we're up to now. So essentially you have to set the frame, and that's to sit like that for 24 hours before we can put the rest of it on. So I really wanted to show the whole thing finished, but because of those few little hiccups, it's going to have to carry into next week. So I'm going to call this part one of the Emuwing install. Actually, like I said at the start, this is a polarizing thing, and I must admit I'm warming up to it. This is going to be so good to just walk up, travel buddy, air fryer, whatever I decide to put just there, it's going to be killer. And I know heaps of you have got opinions about this, so feel free to put them below and we can all have a chat about it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go and do it. You should have done it by now. See you next time on YouTube. Yeah.